Hello, Aisha.
Hello, ma'am.
You can hear me and see me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, Aisha, you can start.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Success Spring Korero 2025, where we unite students from diverse backgrounds who have chosen IIHMR Bangalore to advance their careers in healthcare management. I'm Ms. Aisha, a PGDM student, batch 2024-2026, and I'm privileged to be your moderator for today's session. It is an absolute honor to invite Dr. Rajeshwari ma'am, a distinguished faculty member of IIHMR Bangalore, to introduce our esteemed institute. Ma'am is a BDS graduate along with PGDHP and MPhil in Hospital and Health Systems Management and PhD in Patient Care Optimization from Maastricht University, the Netherlands. Ma'am has more than 24 years of professional experience in the healthcare industry, including 13 years in public health management and research and 7+ years of teaching experience. She is a NQAS National Assessor. Before joining IIHMR, she has worked in medical college, NGO, health tech company, Maastricht University, and Health and Family Welfare Department, Government of Karnataka. She is proficient in qualitative and quantitative research methodology in healthcare, with interest in health system strengthening, healthcare planning, implementation, monitoring and evaluation, health service research, implementation science research, healthcare technology assessment. Welcome to the session, ma'am. We eagerly look forward to your insights. Over to you, ma'am.
Thanks, Aisha. Thanks for such a wonderful introduction. Allow me to share my screen. Can you see the PPT?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So it is my honor and privilege to introduce my institute, Institute of Health Management Research, to this audience. Okay, I think it is not moving forward. One second. Let me reshare it. Okay. Is it visible? Aisha, can you see the PPTs?
Yes, ma'am. We can see
Yes,
the PPT.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sorry for that glitch. Okay, let's talk about IHMR. IHMR Bangalore is an exclusive academic and research organization specialized in healthcare management. We were established in the year 2004. IHMR Bangalore operates as an aegis of the Institute of Health Management Research, Jaipur, a society that was started in the year 1984. For over the last 2 decades, IHMR Bangalore has established a legacy in health management education, conducting multidisciplinary research and providing training and consulting in healthcare management. IHMR Bangalore aims to provide leadership and competency building among health and hospital managers, planners, decision makers, trainers, and research scientists at the national and international level.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt.
IHMR actually has 4 verticals.
Actually,
We
ma'am,
operate under
audible?
4 different verticals. Sir?
Yeah, ma'am, it's not in presentable mode. Could you please
It is not moving?
No, it's not moving, and also it is in the form of editable form. Make it the presentable mode.
And it is in the presentable mode only. No, it is not going. ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದೀನಿ. One second. Okay.
Presentation mode.
Ma'am?
Screen share mode.
Rajeshwari ma'am, please ನೀವು just present ಮಾಡಿ. Yes.
Yes, presentation. Okay.
On that, please click. Yes, ma'am. Done.
Now it's
Now it is going. Okay. Okay. I cannot on the video. Okay. Sorry about that. IHMR has 4 verticals: academics, research and consultancy, training, and admire. Under academics, we have 3 courses, 2 postgraduate courses and 1 doctoral courses. First postgraduate is PGDM in hospital and health management. Second one is PGDM AI and data science in healthcare. Another one is a doctoral fellow program in management. Coming to the research and consultancy, we do evaluation, formative and implementation research, social assessments, hospital quality, and accreditations. Coming to the training, we offer a lot of MDPs, FTPs, EDPs, certificate programs, and professional practice courses. Under Admire, the Center for Advancing Digital Health, we have a skilling hub, a research and development hub. We also have a Digi Health data and AI lab, and we also have an incubation center. Now let's look at the journey of IHMR with its key milestones. In 2004, we established a campus here in Bangalore, and we started with PGDHM course. And in 2010, our PGDM course was approved by AICTE, and our intake was increased to 60 students. And in 2015, IHMR was NABET accredited. It is the first institute in South India to be accredited by NABET. And in 2017, we started a new specialization in health information technology. 2018, our flagship program received its MBA equivalence by the Association of Indian Universities, and we also got an NBA accreditation. In 2020, we added another specialization in pharmaceutical management, and our capacity was increased to 120 students per year. And in 2022, we started a new vertical, that is Center for Advancing Digital Health, the Admire Center. And in 2023, we started our new fellow program in management with 10 scholars intake every year. And in 2024, we started the second PG program, that is PGDM, AI and data science in healthcare with 30 students. And the most important milestone is in 2025, where our institute was accredited by NAC with an A grade. Now let's look at the accreditation of our institute. We offer all our courses under AICTE, that is All India Council for Technical Education. Our PGDM is MBA equivalent from Association of Indian Universities. Our course is NBA accredited, and the jewel in the crown is NAC A accreditation for our institute. We are the only institute in healthcare management and in India with a NAC A accreditation. Now coming to our empanelment, we are empaneled under Har Ghar Jal Mission, Jal Jeevan Mission, as a key resource center for training. We are partners of NHSRC, that is National Health Systems Research Center, and it is under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And we are implementation research partners, and we are monitoring and evaluation partners for Karnataka Evaluation Authority. We are a partner for assessing health facilities under National Health Authority, and like I said, we are NABET accredited. Now let's look at our collaborations. We are collaborating with the Health and Family Welfare Department of Karnataka, Health and Family Welfare Services of Odisha, and Skill Development of Andhra Pradesh. We have academic collaborations with Maastricht University, BNMIT, and various Oslo University and other universities from India and abroad. Coming to healthcare delivery centers, we are in collaboration with Narayana Health, Burjil Hospital, Kaveri, Sakra, among many other hospitals. And coming to MedTech, we are partners with RxDX, Renalex, HX Central, EMITS, and 5C, and the like. Coming to learning and development, we are with 10x Health, Sunistas Health, and similar organizations. Now, this is our intellectual capital, the faculties and the experts in the health and family in the health department who makes IHMR the IHMR. And we have three professors, four associate professors, and numerous assistant professors. This is a very multidisciplinary team, like you see, and from psychology to demographers to health information to pharma management to hospital management to finance experts in our institute. Thank you, and for your patient listening, and over to you, Aisha.
Ma'am, can you all see my screen?
Yes, Aisha.
Thank you, ma'am, for that introduction. Your words truly highlight the excellence and commitment that define IIHMR Bangalore. So, before we move ahead, here's a quick note for our audience. We will have a dedicated Q&A session towards the end. Feel free to note your questions and drop them in the chat box. With the steadfast mentorship and expertise of our esteemed faculty, IIHMR Bangalore students have achieved remarkable milestones, bringing pride to our institution. Today, we have the privilege of engaging with some outstanding students who have exemplified dedication, excellence, and success. Let's dive into their inspiring journeys. Our first speaker is Mr. Yevin Johan. He is a hospital administration graduate along with PGDM in Health IT Management and currently placed at Burjil Holdings UAE. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, Aisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Evan is having some issues with connections, so
Yeah,
we
then,
can.
yeah, we'll have it later. Let's move to our next speaker. So our next speaker is Ms. Shama. She is a Health Information Management graduate along with PGDM in Health IT Management and currently placed at Burjil Holdings UAE. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Aisha. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, let's begin with a few questions. Ma'am, in your opinion, what distinguishes IIHMR Bangalore from other healthcare management institutes?
Okay. So I would say IIHMR Bangalore stands out differently with its strong focus in healthcare specific management, and also with the practical exposure we get it here. And coming to curriculum, it is designed in such a way that it addresses real world healthcare challenges. With we have case studies, internships, summer training programs, and also we have industry projects throughout. And also, how IHMR distinguishes from other institutions is that its strong industry connect and also experienced faculties throughout. And we have good learning environment here in IHMR Bangalore. So yeah, this is about it.
Yeah, that is great, ma'am. So collaboration is essential in management, right? How has the peer learning environment at IIHMR shaped your perspective?
Okay, pure learning environment at IIHMR has been really enriching, and even it was transformative for me as well, because working alongside peers from different diverse academic background, and also professional background from medical backgrounds, because I was not from that, and also people are from army as well. So this is something we gain knowledge and exposure, and people come with different perspectives, ideas, and opinions. So that is something we build our skills, and we also have group projects, discussions, and case analysis. So at this point, at that situations, we go through how we understand the importance of collaboration, adaptability, and also we respect each other's decisions and even viewpoints. So that is something I learned from IHMR and pure learning environment at IHMR Bangalore.
Yeah, I think our assignments also make great impact in peer learning.
Right, right.
So moving to next question, ma'am, coming from a background in BSc Health IT, how did you adapt to subjects like finance, marketing, and operations, which might have been a little complicated to you?
Yeah, initially, yeah, it is challenging, and it is very new for me. And initially, we all have to put an effort to learn new things. But yeah, I approached the subjects with curiosity, and I related them with the healthcare domain, healthcare scenarios, I would say. So, which helped me understand better about it. And we have a lot of visiting faculties other than faculties in-house. So that has helped us understand much in depth. And also, I would say we have many club activities which is relating to these subjects. So management club, and literary club, and stuff like that. So other than curriculum, there are many more things which helps us learn and understand these subjects. And yeah,
Yeah.
that is it.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time and congratulations for the placement.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Aisha.
So let's move to our next speaker. I saw Ebin sir here. Sir, are you available?
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed out. Like there was some network
Right.
issues. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay, sir. So
Yeah.
we can see Mr. Ebin Johan here. Um, so sir is a hospital administration graduate along with PGDM in health IT management, and sir is currently placed at Burjeel Holdings UAE. Congratulations, sir, for your
Thank you,
placement,
Aisha.
and welcome, and thank you for taking your time for discussions.
Thank,
So, sir,
thank
let's
you for
begin.
having me.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Let's begin with a few questions. Sir, IHMR Bangalore is known for its robust curriculum in healthcare management. How has your academic and practical learning experience been so far?
Uh, yeah. So to put the curriculum per se, my academical journey at IIHMR Bangalore has been very great. To be specific, it was very structured and very immersive. One good thing about IIHMR and the course which I chose was we I get a updated version of you know of of the trends happening of healthcare industry. So to really give a feedback about how I experienced the first year, uh, our professors give us a solid craft on how our how the healthcare domains are. So healthcare doesn't revolve around hospitals. So we have different aspects of healthcare. Not just hospital. We have hospital management, public health, pharma, health IT, analytics. All this. So we get a huge, as I said, a solid foundation in the first year. And once we learn that, we get to implement it practically uh, during our summer training programs as well. So it is, as I said, it is very holistic learning. And uh, to be on to give you an instance, once we had a subject on quality where we get to do mock audits in different hospitals. So our batchmates will be divided into groups, and we have to go to hospitals to conduct mock audits. So it is a very holistic, as I said, very holistic, and it's a great opportunity as a student, which I've learned. And practically and academically, it's well balanced, to be specific.
Yes, sir. I think learning all of this have really shaped our personalities. So, moving
Absolutely.
to the next question, sir. Leadership and decision making are critical in healthcare management. So, how has IIHMR helped you develop these skills?
Wow. Yeah. IHMR, uh, healthcare management perspective, we are yet to face that reality. But yes, IHMR definitely teaches you how to, lead something. Okay. So IHMR Bangalore has provided a platform where leadership is not taught but experienced. So, me personally, I was never a person who would, I was a person who used to depend on someone's, decision. So I would want someone's opinion to take a decision, which drastically changed once I got into IHMR. So because I got an opportunity to lead one of like our cultural committee. IHMR is known for different conducting different events, cultural events, uh, conferences, webinars. So I was part of cultural team, and I got to organize different things. There was a huge, I got to learn different aspects of leadership. When we learn about management, leadership comes in the top tier. So IHMR gives you a great knowledge. Like I mentioned before, also just practically, uh, they make sure that we learn, we experience whatever we're doing. So you know, uh, not just leadership, communication aspects, time management, and how all this would lead to decision making under pressure. So we learn all this, okay? And this we are learned not just individually, we learn it individually as well as in groups. So we have different sets of, as you yourself mentioned, Aisha, that we have
Yes,
different
sir.
group assignments. We get to do practical group assignments. We are taught differently. We are where we get to interact with the lecturers, professors. It is an amazing platform where we get to know, where we get to lead, and where we get to decide on critical times. So yeah, uh, it definitely provides a great forum for us.
Yeah, so, sir, according to all of this, so what advice would you give a fellow student who is uncertain about transitioning into healthcare management?
Oh, okay. Uh, Uncertainty is very natural, to be honest. It is a thing of it's a human thing, we say. But you know, when it comes to uh, healthcare, you need not be uncertain. I would say healthcare is something of a larger picture. You should see a larger picture. So if people from who doesn't have a healthcare background, I would say look into the market. Here, if you see the market, there's a huge growth happening in healthcare. Not post COVID, if we see that the drastic change which has occurred is immense. Like we can't predict it. So it is always okay to be uncertain, but explore more, learn more. It is a dynamic, platform, a dynamic market. Healthcare is not just a niche market. It is just booming. It is growing. You know, it's resilient. So I would say people who are really, looking forward to healthcare management, do a lot of research. Don't end up, if you're really into complex, competitive field, if you like getting into competitive field, complex field, go for it, because healthcare is for you. There are a lot of startups who are heavily investing in healthcare verticals. So, it's a global trend. Healthcare has become a global trend, not not just not just hospital, not just, there is med tech, there is health tech, there is pharma. So it is okay to be uncertain, but I would definitely encourage all of my fellow students who are around, to dive deep into healthcare, to learn more, explore more, keep exploring, keep learning, keep your research active. That will keep you going. Get out of the comfort zone. That's what I feel. If you really feel that, you know you are in a dilemma to choose or not, get out of the comfort zone, start looking, keep researching.
Thank you, sir. I think these insights will help them a lot for transition. So thank you, sir, for taking your time and joining
Thank you.
in the session.
Thank you for having me, Aisha. Thank you, IIHMR Bangalore.
So moving to our next speaker. Here we have Miss Prachna. She is a computer science graduate along with PGDM in Health IT Management. I'm currently placed in Gujil Holdings. Hello, ma'am.
Hey, Haicha. Hi.
Good evening.
Good
Nice to
evening.
have you, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
I must say, transition from BSc Computer Science to Healthcare Management is a significant shift.
Yeah, definitely.
So, ma'am, let's move with some questions. Ma'am, what inspired you to choose IIHMR Bangalore for this transition?
So basically, after doing my computer science BSc, I actually worked in the healthcare domain for 2 years. So there I worked on an EMR. So I was like, why not? I have to do my master's as well. And I wanted to be in the healthcare domain itself. So that's when I started researching where I can get into the healthcare domain, the healthcare IT. In fact, actually, wherein I can, integrate both the IT knowledge I have and as well as healthcare knowledge. So that's when I started asking my fellow colleagues on where you guys have done your masters, or I started Googling, and that's when I found out IIHMR. And in fact, since I am from Bangalore as well, so I thought, yeah, IIHMR Bangalore is the best one for me. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So IIHMR emphasizes real world exposure through internships and industry projects. So, ma'am, what has your experience been like in terms of practical learning?
Yes. So as a part of our summer internship, I had the opportunity to work in the IT department of a hospital. So there was just started implementing the EMR in that hospital, mostly for the nurses and the doctors. So I was part of that implementation team. So there I worked on the EMRs and the HMIS system. In that I was training the doctors as well as the nurses there. So it helped me understand how EMRs are implemented in a hospital and how it is maintained in the real time scenario. And I was able to understand the workflows of a hospital, the workflows of the EMR, the challenges faced by the doctors as well as the nurses on how they are resilient while using the EMR in the beginning, right? They are used to paper. So that's what I learned during my internship.
Okay. So, ma'am, the placement cell plays a crucial role in student success, we say. So, how does IIHMR support students in securing internships and final placements?
This placement cell in IHMR is pretty approachable and it's very proactive. Okay, so they have this resume building workshops, they'll conduct that, and they'll have communication workshops to help us improve our communication. That's very much required during an interview, right? And when you go to a workplace, you have to know how to communicate. So they have workshops for that as well, and they even conduct mock interviews so that they prepare us for the placements in the future. So that starts from the beginning of, I mean, not the beginning, the mid of first year or around, they start all these processes as well. So they act as a bridge between the organizations and the students. Outcomes actually vary on depending on the market situation, situations, market conditions, and the individual effort also matters during the placements as well. So that has to be done by the individual. But the framework in this, the placement department is pretty good and very helpful for the students. So whenever we have concerns, also we can directly go to the placement department and they help us out in any situations how to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can even I can say that placement cell has helped me a lot to get my internship. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, ma'am, for taking your time and joining the session, and also congratulations for your placement.
Thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you.
You're welcome. So before proceeding to the next speaker, I would like to take you around IIHMR campus and its facilities. So may I request Poonam ma'am to take us through the campus by playing campus tour video?
Sure. I'm sharing my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ankur, there is a typo.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for playing the video.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's move to the next speaker. Our next speaker is Miss Inchara. She is a physiotherapy graduate along with PGDM in hospital management. Ma'am is currently placed at Burjil Holdings. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hello, Aisha. Good evening.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining the session.
Thank you.
So, ma'am, let's have a few questions. So, if students join IIHMR Bangalore today, how will they differ when they graduate?
Okay. Well, if students join IIHMR, they will transform in various way by the end of this journey. So, firstly, I would say we will have a strong grasp on the healthcare management, whether it can be hospital management, IT, or pharmaceutical, also public health. So, for example, if students who have done undergraduation in hospital, they know hospital from a clinical perspective. But after this PGDM program, they will understand the hospital from the managerial perspective. And also, IHMR helps you with the skill development, like qualities like leadership and team management, teamwork, also decision making. And apart from this, IHMR helps with the soft skill development. We have classes on soft skill, which helps you with your professional etiquettes. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Yeah. So, ma'am, can you share an example of a healthcare challenge that students have worked on and helped solve it?
Yeah, healthcare challenge we have worked and solved is during our internship. After our first year, we will have a summer internship program of 3 months. During that period, students will be posted in various hospitals. During that time, as an intern, where I was posted in a hospital, we had a talk with our manager. We got to know that they are facing high rate of HAIs, that is hospital acquired infection rate. So we thought we will take up this project and try to get the rate down. So we made a goal to get the hospital infection rate, which was 50% at that time, to get it down to 20% in the time duration of 3 months. So we tried to understand the problem through the root cause. So there were few factors like not having a proper antibiotic regime, and no proper hand hygiene maintenance, and improper sterilization of equipments. All these caused high rate of HAIs. So addressing all these problems, we try to implement solutions like we implemented checklists, SOPs, and also we came up with the proper antibiotic regime. So all this helped us to get the from 50% to 20%, the rate was dropped later. So this is how we worked, and we solved it.
Nice, ma'am. I also think that our internship will help us a lot during our placement jobs.
Yeah, sure.
So, ma'am, if you could share a piece of advice to incoming students, what would it be?
Well, a piece of advice I have received, I would like to pass it on. That is to understand and to know your own USPs, like unique selling point. That how in a market, each and every product has its own USPs. In the same way, each and every candidate appearing for an interview or in general, to have your own USP in order to highlight or stand out of the crowd. So which helps you to get easy entry to the organization, which helps you to crack the interview and to recruit easily.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for taking your time and joining the session, and also congratulations on your placement.
Thank you, Aisha.
So, moving to our next speaker. Mr. Divya Teja. He's a pharma graduate along with PGDM in pharmaceutical management and currently placed at Burjil Holdings. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hi, Aisha. Good evening.
Congratulations, sir, on your placement.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's move with a few questions. Sir, how does IIHMR Bangalore integrate AI, digital health, and emerging technologies into its curriculum?
IHMR Bangalore has progressively integrated artificial intelligence, digital health, and emerging technologies into its healthcare management programs to align with the evolving landscape. Its curriculum includes specialized modules on digital health innovations, healthcare analytics, and artificial intelligence applications in healthcare delivery and telemedicine. Like it also provides practical exposure through case studies, workshops, industry-led seminars, and collaboration with healthcare technology firms, and ensure students are applying these tools.
So, yeah. So, sir, what has been the most challenging yet rewarding aspect of your learning journey at IIHMR?
Uh, for me, the biggest challenge was adapting to the interdisciplinary nature of the program. Like coming from a B pharmacy background, it was initially tough for me to juggle the subjects that ranged from management concepts to healthcare policies. But as I progressed, I realized that this diversity was actually the most rewarding part. It pushed me to think critically and develop a holistic understanding of healthcare management. Applying what I learned during internships and seeing the real world impact of my work made the journey incredibly fulfilling.
I agree with this one like a lot, sir, because I'm also from B Pharmacy. We never had these kind of practices in our graduation.
Yes,
So,
yes.
sir, choosing a specialization can be overwhelming. So, how does IHMR guide students in making the right decisions?
Uh, when it came to choosing my specialization, IHMR provided a lot of clarity in the first year. Like we had exposure to different streams like hospital management, health IT, pharmaceutical management, public health, data science, etc. Like which give me a solid understanding of what each specialization is. The guidance that I received from my faculty, mentors, and the alumni sessions, their insights on career paths and industry trends helped me to evaluate my strengths and interest in a better way. Adding on, internship also gave me a glimpse into the day-to-day work in various sectors, which made it easier for me to make decisions that align with both my career and personal interests.
Thank you, sir. Uh, Thank you to all our speakers for sharing their valuable insights. So, from today's discussion, it is clear that IIHMR Bangalore is not just an academic institution, it is a career accelerator. Whether you come from dentistry, optometry, cardiovascular technology, or holistic medicine, or even pharmacy, the opportunities in healthcare management are vast and transformative. So, let's move to the Q&A session. Before moving, here we have our distinguished faculty member, Shamsujjaman Ansari, sir. He is an associate professor for pharmaceutical management at IIHMR Bangalore. He has more than 12 years of professional experience into industry and academics. Before joining IIHMR, he has worked at ZS Associates, WNS, and Equia. Hello, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Aisha.
Thank you, sir, for being here to support
Am
us in the
am I
Q&A
audible?
session.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Thank you.
So, kindly, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat box. We will answer it one by one.
So, Aisha, it's already there. You can read the question and I can
Yes,
answer.
sir, I'll read. So, the first question here we have is, which courses you offered for MBBS doctors?
See, at IIHMR Bangalore, we have two master level programs. The first program is PGDM in Hospital and Health Management, and the second program is PGDM in AI and Data Science in Healthcare. For both programs, MBBS doctors are eligible. And every year we are getting 3-4 MBBS doctors in both the programs. So they are eligible for both the programs.
Mhm. So the next question is, can a FMG do the course without clearing the MCI licensing exam?
Yeah, of course they can do, because foreign medical graduate examination is a licensing exam, and that is mandatory for those who wish to practice medicine in India. But if they are going for a management program or any non-clinical program, for that they don't need to clear that exam. They can go without clearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, if you have any more questions, you can drop them in the chat box.
Also, there is a question about CAT exam, which exam they should give, right? So one of the criteria is, when you apply at IIHMR Bangalore, you need to appear in one of the management aptitude tests like CAT, MAT, CMAT, ZAT, ATMA, right? GMAT. So the candidate should appear. And if they have any confusion, right, they can reach out to us and we'll extend our support.
So the speakers, if they want to add something, there's another question, sir, from Aniket Nandi. What is the key difference between PGDM in healthcare IT and AI and data science course? Its key roles in respective fields.
So the key difference lies mainly, in AI, see, in health IT program, the tools will be covered in a very superficial way. But if they are going to choose AIDS program, then they are going to learn all the tools like Python, R, SQL, right, TensorFlow, and they are going to learn all these tools in detail. And they'll get acquainted with different AI tools, that how that can be leveraged for data analysis and and for integrating IT into healthcare. So the point is, when you go for health IT, then you will study that only for 1 year. In AIDS, you will study that for 2 years. So the exposure will be more. The proportion of the IT part will be more in the AIDS program.
So thank you, sir. We have another question from that is, what other organization do we have for international placements?
See, as of now, the Burjil Hospital is the regular recruiter. They are coming to IIHMR Bangalore every year, and they are hiring, 5, 6. Last year, they hired around 9, 10 candidates. But there are certain organizations, where you get hired, you work in India, and after some time, you get an opportunity to relocate. But if we talk about the direct recruitment from the foreign companies, so Burjil is one as of now.
Yeah. I think in future we will get more. So
and even in the past, we had other companies which came from Middle East region, and they hired.
Yeah. So, sir, we have another question here from Ranadhir. I have an interview on this Monday. They asked me to prepare on 6 topics. May I know the subjects on what my interview will be conducted, please? Thank you.
So, what's his name? Ranadhir Reddy, right?
Yes, sir.
So the topics will be shared by the admission team. It is shared. Okay, I think it is already shared, right? So you prepare all the topics. And if you have any difficulty in preparing all the topics due to lack of time, you can prepare 2, 3 topics. And during the interview, you can tell about your preference. That I would be more confident in answering these 2 topics.
So, any more questions, participants? You can unmute yourself and ask the questions. And you can also drop them in the chat box if you are not comfortable. So we have another question, sir, from Dr. Praveen Khan. So what is the package of placed students in PGDM? What kind of public health modules IIHMR teaches? MPH is different.
Okay. So talking about the placement, the median package is 7 lakh per annum, and that means 50% of our students, they are able to secure a job at 7 lakh or more than that. Right? The maximum package goes up to 24 lakh. There are many students who get more than 10, 9, 10, right? And there are also few, who get 4.5, 5. But no one will get, as the record says, no one gets less than 35K per month. Right? Now, the second part of the question is that is about what is taught in health management, public health, right? So in public health, we covered topics like applied epidemiology. We cover NGO management, hospital management information system, operation research. We also cover applied demography and population dynamics, program planning, implementation, monitoring and evaluation, and health insurance and managed care, legal framework in healthcare. So all these topics are covered. In first year, the syllabus are going to remain same for everyone. And there we cover the basic concepts related to healthcare system, and also the basic concept of management like marketing management, human resource management, essentials of health economics, financial management, research methodology. So that is going to be in the first year. And in second year, based on your specialization, the subjects will be taught. As I mentioned about public health. Similarly, for pharma, the subjects would be related to pharma.
So there's another question, sir. So can PGDM in healthcare IT course become a data analyst?
Yeah, of course they can be. Also, even people who are going to do hospital management, but if they are if they are, able to acquire skills which is needed for data management, data analysis, they can get a job. What I have seen at IIHMR Bangalore, most companies which come for recruitment, they don't say that, I'm looking for just hospital management or I'm looking for just pharma management. They keep it open for everyone. Yeah, there are certain companies, they may have some reservation that, yeah, for this role, we are interested in only in these kind of people with such specialization or maybe, with, graduation in this subject. Otherwise, most companies, they keep it open for everyone. So of course, there can become a data analyst.
So it all depends upon our skill sets.
Yeah, and in every specialization, every program that we offer at IIHMR Bangalore, we ensure that they get a basic understanding about data analysis, data analytics, data analysis, market research.
Yes, we learned about data analytics and Power BI, Tableau, everything. So yeah. So another question is, what is the fee structure?
So the fee structure is, it is 8.5 lakh for our flagship program, that is PGDM in Hospital and Health Management. And for the PGDM in AI and Data Science in Healthcare, the fee is 10 lakh. But you can also get a scholarship. It depends. So for a scholarship, you need to connect with the admission consultants.
So there's another question. What is the student placement percentage every year on average in IIHMR?
It's 100%. Since we started our program, AICT approved program in 2010, since then we have been providing 100% placement because we have a dedicated placement department, and they do their best to place students in their company in companies of their interest.
So another question is from Debrati. What is the average package offered for PGDM in hospital and healthcare management?
Yeah, as I said, it is 7 lakh per annum.
Yeah.
It's 7 lakh.
So,
more than 50% they get 7 lakh. That's the median average. And
may I know that? Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I said, the minimum will go 4.5. I don't see anyone getting less than that at IIHMR Bangalore.
The another question is again from Ranjit. May I know the institution atmosphere and relationship between respected professors and students?
I would say,
Can I answer it? Yeah, if any of
you
our
can answer,
speakers.
or any of the speakers, they can answer well.
Yeah. I guess it's better we answer that question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So to Ranadhir, I would say it is a very interactive. You'll have a great interactive, great communication with the professors. So personally, for me, I've had great mentors for my throughout my academical journey. They mentor in a way that they make sure you blend yourself according to the curriculum, according to your interest. There is a very transferential communication between you and professors. It is not like the other B schools where you hesitate yourself, back off yourself from talking to your professors or mentors. Here in IIHMR, from first year itself, you will be assigned to a mentor where you will have the complete freedom to go and talk to the mentor about anything regarding curriculum, regarding academics, regarding your internships. They will give you a great, and I am very sure that all of our professors are well informed about it. they know to guide us very well. So that is my experience. For me personally, Ansari sir is my mentor as well. So the relationship what we both keep is it's very great. It is more like a friendly in nature rather than professor and student. So don't worry about how the relationship goes. It will go fantastic. You need not worry about professor students relationship. You're gonna have fun in that aspect. That's about me. Other speakers actually they can add much more.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So, Aisha, I would like to add one thing that at
Yes, sir.
IIHMR Bangalore, we have mentor and mentee concept. So, from the day first, you will be assigned one mentor who would be a faculty here. And if you have any queries, if you have any, you need any suggestions, you can reach out to your mentor. And that mentor will do his best, her best, to help you with your concerns or whatever you have.
Yes, sir. So again, the next question, do the students get paid internships?
Yeah, so many students they get paid, internship. Uh, Many of them they are getting 20, 25 per month. There are many who are getting 10K, and there are many, they are not getting because mostly, who are going to hospitals, they don't get paid internship. But yeah, a significant number of students, if they are able to get internship in IT companies, in market research and consulting firms, they are able to get.
Any more questions, participants? We still have 5 more minutes. You can ask. Uh, yeah, there's another question. Through IHMR perspective, what are the key skills or personalities that the institution is focusing on and makes difference from other institutions?
So I would request the speakers to share their experience. What is their experience? What is their understanding?
Has
Yeah.
if there's Is there anyone who can speak, or should I? I'll start off
Yeah,
because I'll give
and
you
and then
I'll
they
give
can
a
add.
yeah, they can add. So one of the things which I've seen in IHMR is networking. Once you get into IHMR, you'll know how to network with different organizations and different organization CEOs. You'll have a great platform to meet, to interact with, you know, different level of peoples. So it, you need not, get, worry about, the main thing is networking. You get to network a lot in IHMR Bangalore, which I feel what IHMR is working on. So, for example, we have different startups investing in different domains. So you get to learn. So we have different webinars, seminars, conferences. You will all be added into it. You'll be participants of that. In that, you will be able to know people. You'll get to know about different organizations. You'll personally meet CEOs where you can actually sell yourselves. That is one thing. The other thing is, practical knowledge. Most of the time, as I said, the first half of the academics, you'll get a summer training program where you'll know what to decide in the coming year. So that will schedule that will analyze your, interest in healthcare domain. So, IHMR perspective, to be specific, it's a great institute for healthcare management. That is my point. That is just a short point. I guess other speakers can add much more.
Yeah. If the speakers want to add something,
I'll add few points.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Kanupriya. Student. Yeah. You want to add something, Kanupriya? Yeah, Aisha. So I would add, right?
Yes, sir.
See, at IIHMR Bangalore, we understand, right, that there's a difference between, what industry needs in a student, in a candidate, if they have to hire them, and what academia is providing, right? So there is a gap, and I think many of you know about that. There is a gap because you have gone through your, undergraduate program, and you may have realized. So we are in a position to understand that. And how do we understand? Because every year before the commencement of the new academic calendar, we conduct a curriculum review meeting. And in that meeting, we invite industry experts, we invite our alumni and academicians from other institutions which offer the similar kind of program, and also our internal faculties. We all sit together and we have a look at all the curriculum that we have. That what are the points, what are the topics that need to be removed, what are the topics which needs some update, or which are the topics that we can add. The point is we want to address the gap which is there, and we want to make it in a way that we should fill that gap and prepare students in industry ready. So whenever they get a chance, they should be hired easily.
Yeah.
And
So,
during,
Ranveer,
during
yes, sir.
that meeting, we get an understanding about, for which subject we should invite industry expert, what kind of industry expert we should invite, what kind of programs we should conduct in our campus, and for which program which are happening outside, we should encourage our students to go and participate. So from there, we get that idea. Yeah, Aisha, that's all from
So,
my side.
yeah. So Ranidhir has said that thank you so much to the respected sir and ma'am. Hope and wish to see you all. Yeah, we also hope to see you soon, Ranidhir.
There is one more question, right? That is
Yes,
about
sir. Yes, sir. Uh, how is this PGDM different from MBA Hospital Management?
see, the difference mainly lies in terms of nomenclature, right? PGDM and MBA are kind of similar. The difference is, the institutes which offer PGDM program, they have got approval from AICT, and that is why they name it as PGDM. And MBAs are offered by universities which have got approval from UGC. That is the difference. But institutes which offer PGDM, they have flexibility. Whenever they want to update their curriculum, they can do it. As I mentioned that, every year we invite people from industry as well as alumni and, academicians from other institutions, and we update our curriculum. But that flexibility you may not get in institutions or, which offer MBA program.
Yeah.
And our PGDM program it also has been given, MBA equivalency by an association called Association of Indian Universities. So even if you are going for, higher education, you are going for a government job, you will not face any challenges. And in industry, what I've seen, they don't care about whether you have a PGDM degree or you have MBA degree. They only see at the time of interview, whatever they are asking, are you able to answer or not? That is the main point.
So the another question is, what skills do we have to improve for PGDM in healthcare management if a student is from a clinical background?
So if you are from the clinical background, that means you have a fair understanding about healthcare part. But you may not have an idea about healthcare system. You may not have an idea about a healthcare market dynamics, the driving factors. So you should read about that, right? And along with that, the management skills like, communication, teamwork, collaboration, innovation, that's very important.
Yeah.
Which all will be covered under the program that we offer at IIHMR Bangalore.
So any other questions? You can unmute yourself and ask questions, or also you can drop them in the chat box.
Chat box, and you can also ask later, Have you dropped the number there, Bhavna? Okay. So you can reach out to us through email, through number, right?
So, yeah, no more questions. So we have another question, sir. For MBBS student, is it possible to go in hospital management without PGDM?
See, it depends. If you want to be the part of a corporate hospital like Apollo, Fortis, Narayana Health, they would prefer MBA. Become the part of management in small hospitals, maybe 10 bed, 50 bed, I don't know. But for corporate hospitals, the requirement is MBA. And even if you get a job in small hospitals, later on you will realize that you need to go for a master level program in management if you really want to be the part of the management. That is important.
So, thank you, everyone. If you have any further queries, you can contact us later. So, before closing, may I request everyone to turn on your video? Let's take a picture together. I request everyone to turn on your videos. May I request Poonam ma'am to click few pictures?
Yeah, sure. It's done. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So I have a small announcement. We have our upcoming webinar, Master Stroke, on 9th May from 5 to 6 p.m. You can hear our alumni success stories. So for more updates, please follow IIHMRB page on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you, Aisha.
Bye.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.